Hey guys, I've got a special treat for everybody today. This is a product review on a really cool LED light product. It lights up your screen, well, the perimeter of it at least. This is a really great addition, and the default is kind of this rainbow mode where the lights kind of strobe all the way around the perimeter of the screen. I'm a big fan, and I've only had this for about a week. It has a wireless charger built into it. This is really, really cool. So it sticks basically through a magnet to your phone, and then it charges it wirelessly. So it's a two-in-one product. This normally retails for $120, but if you use a discount code like TechGeek down in the description, you can get it for 22% off. Depending on the time of year, you can get even steeper discounts. That brings it down to $93. This is a product that I am going to be using quite regularly for two reasons. One, it is awesome. The LED strip is really, really cool. And it has so many different modes. It comes with a little controller, and you can also control it through a mobile app on your phone. This mobile app is compatible with a wide range of LED lighting products that you can put inside of your Tesla. So it's very versatile in that regard. But the best part is that this thing moves based on music. The light bar moves across, and there's 4 different settings for sound activation, and they are all really cool. They're very unique, and if you're blasting music in your car or you're simply having a conversation at night, especially when you're driving, this thing really, really stands out. You will get questions from people asking about this product because it is very unique, and the wireless charging is an extra added bonus. I absolutely love it. Now, you may be wondering about the cable and how this connects. It basically uses a USB connection. It plugs directly into your glove box if you have a newer Model Y or Model 3, or if you have an older Model 3, for example, you can bring it down into your center console unit area where your other USB ports are. It's very, very straightforward to install this thing. It takes less than 5 minutes. There are a couple brackets that hold the cables in place, but without me going on and on about this, let's just dive straight into a quick demonstration, and then I'll show you the unboxing. Here it is. This is what it looks like. I am a huge fan. Like I said, look at this. This is the default with the LED pattern kind of rotating or scrolling around the perimeter of the screen. I love the rainbow effect, but not everybody is a fan of that rainbow effect, and especially these just alternating colors. It all depends. That could come off as a distraction, but as you can see, it complements these other lighting products really, really well. Look at the charger up there at the top. You can take a phone and place it straight up there, and you get it in the right spot. There we go. It sticks right on there. It doesn't get in the way of your screen. Now, when you're driving like this, it does obstruct the view a little bit, but that's okay. You should not be using your phone while you're driving anyway. And if you lean forward a little bit, everything is accessible in complete plain view. So that works beautifully. And I like the aesthetics of that. Now, you could potentially mount your phone like this. It all depends on your preference, but personally, this is my favorite orientation. And then just look at the LED display. I just think that is so sharp. There is a controller here. So what you can do with the controller, let me turn on the light, is you can, first of all, you can turn it on or off. But what I discovered is that you have to bring it really, really close, right about here, for it to actually work. So I'll demonstrate here, first of all, turning it off. So I'll bring it right over here and press off. And there you can see it's basically going all the way around the perimeter, turning the whole screen off. And now to turn it back on again, you just simply hit the on button. There we go. And it circles right back around again and turns on. This is the default setting. Now, if I went through every single one of these settings, we'd be here all night. Just know that there are a lot of different options. If you like a solid color, like my favorite is this blue color, you can simply press the button here and it will make the whole screen blue. You got to get it in the right spot here. Get it right up close there. Press the button. There we go. You have to get it. Oh, it's still going around different colors. Okay, there you go. You have to get it in the right spot. It's a little bit tricky finding that spot. I believe if you have the wireless app, it will trigger that more readily. Now this just snaps directly in place. My cable's wrapping down here. You can barely see it. I mean, you'd have to really, I have a light here. You can see kind of where my cable's going. I could probably do a better job of getting that to tuck down in there. Now, the only downside of this is if you have a car where your ports are down below here and not in the glove box, you're not going to be able to close this. The cable is a little bit thin, but it still sticks in there. And this is basically for any product that you have with USB, you're going to run into that issue. So you're just going to have to keep that little sliding door open. Not a big deal. I have gotten accustomed to living with that for quite a while. There are a lot of accessories and a lot of different products that I plug in where that door has to stay open like that. Now, I'm going to go over the sound settings because I can't review this without showing you these 4 settings down at the bottom. These are my favorite. So to do this, we need to turn on some music. First of all, let's set the sound setting to number 1. So it works if you kind of put it right in the bottom right corner of the charging unit. There we go. Okay, so as you can see with my voice already, it's starting to respond. Now this is the first setting I want to show you. It's kind of like a rainbow color going all across the screen. But watch what happens when I turn on the music. Let me turn off the light here. Here we go. Pretty cool, right? So let's do that same thing and we will change it to the next setting. So I'll put it on setting number 2. Okay, there we go. Now it's a little bit different. You can see the light pattern. It kind of circles around the screen when there isn't any sound. But as soon as there is sound, it changes color. It seems to change color, depending. So let's go ahead and turn the music on with this setting. Well, that's the second setting. And then we'll move on to the third setting right here. So we'll get it in the right spot right there. This one is my favorite. You can see it's kind of lit up all around the perimeter and it's broken apart in different spaces. And it seems to stay in the same purple color. The less stuff going on, the better for me personally. Now, it depends on what you like. Some people like the fourth one the best, but let's get to that next. Let's go ahead and turn on the music for this one. So you may be wondering if you can change the color while it's in this mode, and that is a great question. If I press it again, I'm just basically pressing it on the same setting, and it seems to have gone back to another, oh no, it's actually responding to my voice here. Let's press it again. Now it's kind of in a rainbow mode. Okay, now it seems to be in a blue mode. Let's press it again. Okay, there's purple. So every time I'm pressing number 3, it seems to be changing to a different mode, which is interesting. And this is actually the fourth mode. Now that, I don't know why it's doing that. But let's just press the first one again. Let's just confirm the first setting. Okay, there we go, the blue. And it kind of changes to different colors. As you talk, you kind of get a feel for that. And if I press the first button again, it seems to stay on this same setting. But for some reason, that third one, I'm pressing the second one now. So here's this, oops, let's press the second one again. Okay, we got the red bar going across, which kind of changes colors and is kind of rotating constantly. So when you're not talking, it is kind of circling around. And then the third setting should be the purple. Yeah, it goes to the purple. For some reason, when you press the third one again, it goes to this rainbow mode, which I believe is the fourth setting. So let's just get it back into the purple mode here. We'll press it again. There we go. We'll get it in the purple mode. Now we'll try the fourth setting, which is number 4. I have not pressed that yet. Hard to see without some lights, but I'm going to press the fourth button right here. Okay. Take a look at what happens here. The lights are kind of streaming all the way across the screen. And when you stop talking, it stops lighting up completely. So that's not a bad one. And I like the red and yellow, but if you keep talking, it just keeps changing colors. So sometimes it's a solid color, and then other times it changes. So let's play the music with this setting. So kind of interesting. Let's press number 4 again, see if it has kind of 2 modes. Because that was interesting. The third one seemed to have 2 modes kind of tucked away inside of it. And it appears that this one kind of does as well, although it doesn't seem to be responding to any sound. Let's just be quiet here for a second. That's really flashy. Okay, when you're not talking, it's just continually streaming across. And as you talk, it seems like the lights kind of slow down. So that is fascinating. I did not know there were multiple modes tucked away in here. So that's a learning experience for me. So from here, let's try it, pressing it again, see if there's maybe a third setting tucked away in here. Okay, trying this here again. Wow, it does seem like there's multiple settings tucked away in here. Unless this was the original one. Let's try it again. Hard to say. Actually, I think it's 2 modes. So it's this one here, and then that one with all the rainbow colors kind of flashing around. So a lot to play with here. This will keep you busy for hours, quite literally, because you can see there's mode 1, mode 2, mode 3, and then there's auto. And then you can see you can change the speed, all sorts of different things. So you can basically go through the modes one at a time by pressing the mode up button. So we'll do that. We'll press mode up. So there's like one mode. There's the second mode. I kind of like that one where it's got the lights going across. Press it again here. It's kind of a fancy one. It's kind of different colors, but they're very subtle. Press it again. And there it's moving faster. And they're just solid blue, but it is moving a little bit. Press it again. And this is a nice one. It's slower moving. And again, you can change the speed. So if any one of these is too fast for your liking, you can modify the speed setting. So there you have it. This is an exciting new product. I love it. The lighting is very subtle. You can change the speed. You can even change the brightness. That's one thing I did not talk about during this review. And the wireless charger is an added bonus. That's really nice to charge your phone while you're driving. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Feel free to use my discount code TechGeek at checkout at Hansshow Auto. Again, the links and all of the details are down in the description. Thanks so much for watching, and until the next one, have a great day.